this week I want to try to get on top of things as opposed to letting things get on top of me, and actually implement some of the stuff which I've been talking about and being great ideas and whatnot. But anyway, starting off with number one is I've had this interview recorded with Brian Blasic for a while. Now, Brian Blasic is a fellow no small creator like myself. He's a daily vlogger like myself, and he's into the self-development kind of thing like myself. And we had really great chat, hour and a half long chat, and I'm really happy to get this podcast out there in the world. Now, I just want to do a quick plug for Brian Blasic's hashtag, which he's just was talking about the other day on a video, which is really fantastic, and I really connected with it, which was it's called hashtag All Humans Struggle, and it is focusing on, well, his video which started this whole thing, started with his son Elliot, and he is a lovely kid who's dealing with Down syndrome, and Brian's was talking about the language of it. He's not a Down syndrome kid. He's a kid dealing with Down syndrome, and I think this is a really important movement, and it'd be really great if people could get involved with this and open up about what your human struggle is, because the more that people can get this stuff out there in the open, the more they realise that everyone has got things that they struggle with every day. It will kind of create a community and make things easy, and make it easier for people to connect on these subjects as well, rather than not talking about them. Because mine, which I'm going to be talking about, is anxiety, and I've had a fairly crippling dose of it in the past, and so I'll be talking about that too. But I had a really great talk with Brian Blasic, almost an hour and a half long. If you like these interviews, because this was just a one-off thing which I did because I really love chatting to Brian, and I thought, let's do it as a podcast interview. But if you want to hear more things like this, let me know, because I would love to do them, and maybe not quite so long. Give me your feedback. There's absolutely no structure to it. It's just a phone call, but yeah, I would be really interested to hear what you say. Anyway, the podcast is either, if you're watching the video, it will be linked. If you're listening to the podcast, sit back and enjoy.